Hello, everyone. I decided we would pot at least one thing up tonight. Um, and this one, I can't remember which things I got it in. And of course, it doesn't have its name tag on it. I know it's one of the fancier ones. Actually, does it have it on the side? No. Which one was this from? I think it was one of the ones that came from an unboxing. Yeah, and I can't think of where I got it from. And what happened to the tag? I might find it eventually. But anyway, we're going to replant this. I did take off its like ratty looking leaves. I mean, the leaves were looking pretty bad. For whatever reason, these pots, I have no idea why. They always dry out so quickly for me. I have a few of them that are in like these pots. For some reason, I don't like them. I don't know what it is. I don't like it. We are gonna kind of like repot it, take it down, scrape down the sides, and kind of like bury it just a little bit further. And I'm going to put it in one of these. I know this is like the comparison is just not really all that great. I mean, it is a little bit taller, but I prefer these things. I do fine with these. I don't know what it is about these, but this thing just sucks up so much water, and it's starting to bloom. Look, I probably shouldn't do it now while it's blooming, but I don't really think I'm going to do too much damage to it, but I hate seeing it like this. And I've just watered it, and it's already sucked up a lot of water. Don't, yummy. Would you like a drink? Drink of my special water with perlite. 1 perlite. That is the secret ingredient. 1 perlite. And a bunch of algae. That's not really pleasant, is it? I think there's something else in there. Actually, it looks like gold flakes. But anyway, that's just silliness. So we are going to take this apart. Let's get it more on frame. I wish I could remember where I got this from. I would really like to know why these pots just don't work for me. Does it say what size it is? No, it doesn't. And this hasn't been repotted since I got them anyway. And I probably should have like perhaps waited until it dried out a little bit because it is pretty wet. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do when you gotta do it. So this might be a little bit gross and wet. This is not wanting to, I didn't really want to like mess with the roots too much. So now I'm just gonna kind of scrape down the sides. You don't need to go too crazy for this. Actually, this might be a little bit too big for this. I was just gonna pot it up into a bigger, let me think about this. I mean, I was gonna pot it up in like a larger, okay, that's just gross. I think there's like gold flakes or something in this. Now I'm questioning where I got this from. It'll come to me. I'll probably be on the toilet going to the bathroom or in the shower. And does anyone else have that problem where you're like in the shower and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. And then as soon as you get out of the bathroom, I don't know what it is. It's some like weird memory portal, but once you leave the bathroom, you like completely forget. Yeah. Anyway. I was just gonna put this in a bigger cup, but I figured, well, it's not really all that big. You know what? We're gonna plant it in a bigger cup. Because this is pretty big. I don't want to get rid of the roots. I should have brought a paper towel because this is like, and it's probably a little too big, but I don't want to cut its roots because it has been growing. thinking and thinking. And this is a god-awful mess. Okay, maybe this was just a little too wet. Okay, let's see if we can... And of course, once I do this, I close my door so that, like, nobody bothers me or the dog. And now I wish, this is why they have gardening gloves. Do I have anything to wipe my hands on? No, I do not. Ooh. Well, what do you call these things? A fabric, softener sheet work? Folks, don't try this at home. I'm just trying to get out the door so that, you know, I'm not traipsing dirt everywhere. Oh, this is just, you know, I was really prepared for this. I really was. And it smells like gain. Now I really need to wash my hands before I do this. I think we're actually going to put it in a bigger cup. Because I don't want to, but I want to. This is like a standard size. This is a standard size. I do know that because I know in that order I didn't get anything miniature. And it's almost like this is too small and it's not keeping up with this because I think she's just a little bit thirsty. My hair pop like that. I'm just putting a hole, another pop. I'm just putting a hole with my eyeglass screwdriver. Don't tell your mom because then she'd be like, I use that. I have eyeglasses. And I'm just like, Mom, you haven't used it in like 2 years. I've had it for like 3 now. Where have you been? But anyway, I think I don't want to because I know it's going to take time for that to fill this in. But see, I don't have anything between the 2 ounce and what is this, like 3 or 4 ounces? But something's telling me to go to the bigger size. Something's telling me to go to the bigger size. Because I've been struggling to keep this watered. Because as soon as I water it, she just kind of sucks it all up. She's thirsty. I'm just putting perlite into the bottom. I don't know why I like perlite at the bottom of it for drainage. It's just kind of my thing. How I like it. And of course I didn't put any of this, my mix, in a smaller bowl. What I'm doing, what I have in here, I kind of, if I'm like redoing like all of them, because I am trying to repot all of mine into a different mix. I just kind of take like a 2-gallon bucket and I just take like, and I don't have it with me, let me dig into my trusty bag. I drink a lot of protein shakes, so I get like the really big like gallon size. They come in these little cups, and I just, when I get done with the thing, the protein shake, I just use these cups as like scoops. So this is how I measure what I use. So I will take a scoop of perlite perhaps. In this case, I put in like 2 scoops of perlite and then 1 scoop of peat moss and 1 scoop of Miracle-Gro, just regular Miracle-Gro. I'm kind of mixing the 2 soils together. And then in the end, I kind of put in a few more scoops of this so it's a little bit perlite heavy. That's how we're doing it. Nothing scientific. That's just how I roll. Oh, perfect. And because I didn't, let me actually put this in a bowl because, you know, the whole point is to watch me do this, right? We can get rid of this because we don't need it at all. So what I like to kind of do is try to anchor it with my fingers and try not to get your tail. I wick water mine just in case I don't say it enough, because sometimes people ask me questions and I'm like, crap, I should have just said that, or I didn't say it, or I forgot to say it. This is all dry. I don't have water in it currently. Someone I heard someone suggest it one time and I tried it out with the last one, and I mean, it's okay. I'm not getting all of this on my fingers, but I feel like I'm inhaling dirt, so that's not really pleasant either. Just to be honest. Oh, and I kind of decided to go with like half perlite, or not half perlite, half Miracle Grow. For one, it's not really the season for African Violet Mix to be on the shelves, so I would have to wait a while. And I don't want to wait that long, even though I know these days we are very much in a rush to bring the seasons out. I mean, we had February stuff out right after Christmas. I don't even think Christmas was done and over with. I think it was still December when I saw that stuff out, which we really need to like slow down and enjoy things, right? We need to just slow down and enjoy, because I'm still wishing it was Christmas. A little. I am kind of like slightly overfilling these because they are dry, and I think once I water it, it's going to settle quite a bit. And more than likely, eventually, I will have to put a little bit more just to top it off. But that actually looks way better. I would totally like tilt this, but it would all just come out, and that would be why I always have perlite in my bed. But I don't have African Violet soil. I do have another like indoor soil. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to use it because it has coconut coir in it, and even though I'm going to add a lot of perlite, I'm a little on the fence in using it, especially with my entire mix. I've heard of people using just straight up Miracle Grow, and it works just fine. And I figured I'm taking it out of a pretty much an all perlite mix. Why not? I mean, plus it does have some peat moss in there. No vermiculite. I thought about it, which I kind of wondered the mix that I have now if vermiculite would have been a good idea to add to it, but it's a little too late for that now. So there she is. I actually do have new reservoirs, which let me go get that out of the bag. So I use my free 1 month Prime, Amazon Prime to buy deli containers. These are 16 ounces. There's nothing wrong with my mason jars. The smaller ones, I don't have a lot of things that can really fit into them. And I do have a lot of babies currently, so I'm sure there's a lot that I could use this for. The bigger ones, I do have larger mason jars. But the bigger the 4 standard inch ones, they just sit on top of it, and I sometimes will knock them over or hit them. Okay, this does close. Okay, shoo. So what I plan to do is like melt or burn a hole through one side so I can pour water into it. Wow, that scratches really easily. And then have another hole over here for the wicking. And this is going to be my water reservoir from now on because, I don't know. I actually was kind of like shying away from it. But, I don't know. A little change. A little something different. These might hold more. Might be a little bit better. I don't know. Just kind of changing things up. So I figured, why not spend $15 on 50 deli containers. I will try to put the link because these actually all came really nice and they're not bad and they're pretty like sturdy and none of them broke either. I saw like, I'm totally a big fan of like reading reviews. I think it is very important to read reviews, so I took a chance on these and the lid's actually like really stuck on there. So yeah, that is my plan for this. And they'll just, once I burn my holes, I'll just stick them onto that and wham bam, thank you ma'am. That's how we're doing it. That's part of our changes now. I'll probably have like, some of my smaller ones could probably fit on the large large ones, and I might be able to put them actually so that the top of the plant is actually flush with this, because just resting it on top is just a pain, and you kind of have to like balance it, and if you hit it, well, there it goes. So that is everything. We're going to keep this up. Hopefully this doesn't become repetitious, because I do have this I need to replant. I was going to do this, but I don't know why I decided not to. And I do actually have my birthday African violets to replant as well. I figured I'd say that for another video, because I can't keep them watered for nothing either. I don't like the soil they're in. And this is going to be a slow process, and I'm very much a visual kind of person, so if someone else is visual about this, we're just going to get visual and keep making videos. And it might get repetitious, and I apologize. And if it does, just kind of maybe like, hey, can we like do something different, please? Or, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!